Today on the Platinum Patrol, we have a replay submitted by the RathFr Nick. It's been a while since we have a game submitted by him, or a game in general, actually. Going up against O from the C66 clan. Fascinating. Looks like we have our Zerg player, the RathFr Nick, sending out an Overlord saying GL, no HF. No fun for his opponent today. Probably true, seeing as he's going up against Zerg. Have an early SCV scout coming out across the map. At least I think this is pretty early. Perhaps it is not. He's going to block something here. There's going to be a supply depot coming down here. Maybe he'll just block it with his own SCV. Drone engages the SCV. The SCV is told not to fight back. There's two SCVs here. I have no idea why there's two SCVs here. The drone is forced to retreat. The SCVs repair each other. Look at that teamwork. Now there's three SCVs. What is going on? This is something special right here. Definitely something special. Is there a barracks anywhere? No. It's not done yet. Okay. SCV's gonna chase the drone. I'll just pretend this isn't going on because it's making me confused. Now over here in this base, it appears that we have the barracks almost done, getting gas with 2 on gas. You know, if there were 3 more SCVs here, he'd have a lot more money. But instead we have these two hiding underneath an Overlord, and this one chasing the drone, which made a third. Yeah, if your opponent's blocking your natural Zerg, you can just take it somewhere else, because you're going to make the third hatchery fairly quickly anyway. You should connect it all with creep. Now our Terran player here has destroyed himself at this point. He can't constantly produce SCVs, because he doesn't have the attention span required to click the button. He has one Marine coming across the map. He finally figures out he needs an orbital. That's probably good. Gonna get a supply depot. Speaking of supply depots, it looks like RathFr Nick's currently supply blocked. I imagine this is an Overlord though, just about to finish. Two Zerglings chase down and kill that SCV. This one's still hanging out here with his Overlord friend. Overlord friend's got some backup now though, and there we'll go. And if we take a quick look for a second here at the units lost tab, we get 2 SCVs pretty quick. Probably not ideal. We haven't had constant production over here either from our Terran player. And he's still just got 2 on gas. Still only 1 base. This SCV hasn't figured out that needs to lower. Well, he hasn't figured out this depot needs to get lowered so we can get the SCV back in. You'll figure these little radar dishes on the depots could radio back to HQ that they need to get themselves down so this guy can stop freaking out and get back inside. Instead he's stuck here staring at these plants. You know, these plants honestly look pretty dangerous. I wouldn't want to sit there if I were you. Now we have a Marine. I don't know why the bunker's here. I imagine it's a split. I guess it splits the natural and the third. But it's not in range of the hatchery yet. I guess there's a queen coming out here. Now, if you can get that queen out and start putting damage on this SCV, I think it's going to be too slow to stop this bunker. So, oh, there's way too many Zerglings here. There's only 1 Marine. Only 1 Marine. This gets destroyed. What's he going to do? Look at the unit count. There's two Marines and 19 SCVs, and there's 22 Zerglings on the way to his base. But he is super walled in here, because he never decided to build a natural base. He still hasn't fully saturated his... What is his obsession with 2 on gas, by the way? Alright, so the wall's here. He's got the Marine. Intense battle going on. SCV comes in to repair. The Zerglings are going down. They're targeting down the reactor. And Marauder's trying his best. Looks like the Marines are keep on firing. More Zerglings show up, and it looks like he's going to hold, but he might lose this reactor. It is on fire. Another SCV comes forward to repair. It looks like the attack is repelled. Will the RathFr Nick take his natural soon? Speaking of naturals, I think we have a command center now. Yeah, it's on the way. It's getting built. That's something alright. Concussive shells. Does he have stim? Alright. We're going for concussive shells before stim or combat shield against Zerglings. Questionable. Now over here, the RathFr Nick looks like he's droning up. He still probably wants this natural. He's building up minerals, he's producing drones, and there's a hatchery, or a lair rather. So he's gonna go tech up. He's got, what, 2 queens right now? 2 queens, a few roaches. some Zerglings, but he's 10 workers up over his Terran opponent, who still hasn't finished their natural, and he still only has 2 on this geyser. You know what? I don't blame him, because he doesn't have enough SCVs to even fully mine the minerals. I mean, theoretically he does, right? He's got 22, but some are working. Imagine if he didn't lose 3 SCVs to some random early rush. I think it was 2, then 1 died afterward. But you get what I'm saying. The Ravagers show up, take out the Widow Mine. Widow Mine did some good damage. There's concussive shells actually paying off, because these are not Zerglings. You know, I hate to see this. Whatever. The concussive shells was his plan. Now this little army's moving out. You know what they don't have? A medevac. What else they don't have? Stim. Or combat shield. But combat shield's on the way. And he has a natural. The RathFr Nick really should be taking his naturals when he's at 600 minerals. That is a lot. Is he supply blocked or something? No, he's not. I am not sure why he's not taking his natural. Now, I don't know if he wants to push in here against Widow Mines without an Overlord. And that's a big hit right there. Ooh, that Bile connected pretty well too, though. I think these Marauders will hold the line here. I don't think these 2 Zerglings are going to be enough to turn the tide. He really needs a medevac, but he doesn't even have a starport. Snipe? Yeah, these Marines coming out. The rally's just close enough that he can hold this, right? Oh, these Zerglings might be too much, though. There's no bunker. You have a real bunker here. Helion and Widow Mine. He might have to lift this base. Oh, they came out on the wrong side. Oh, he lowered the wall. It's a big surround. Big Widow Mine shot, but it also connects with all of his own units. This wall needs to go up. Is this it? Marauders coming in. Stim's about to finish. RathFr Nick still doesn't have a natural, but it looks like his units are all over the place now. Inside the base, workers are going down. Looks like we have Marauders, Helions. He's just taking everything out. Now the question is, this race is trash. Alright. Oh, deciding that Terran is awful. Based on his comments, I'm guessing he doesn't play Terran very much, and that, or he plays random, and lack of experience with the race could explain that. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that if we return to the game real quick, the RathFr Nick never took a natural. In his 7 minutes, he has a 1650 bank. Oh man. I think this is what we call gameplay.